get a look at the best of this first innings. This ground officially becoming the 4th venue in Major League Cricket history, and Harmeet Singh took the first ever wicket to the south.
Not short, he was quite short, and then he got the last 2 up, and that really fetched it with his hands.
So 9 games in 6 days is what most bowlers have, many gone wide.
You see even the way that was laboured around, and the other thing is it's quite surface. It's a sandy base soil.
Folder on that's over the boundary rope. When he got 1 of the 4 games in down here with the torrential thunderstorms that we had, and he was going to... big move for Harmeet Singh to be up into the pack.
Really good, Jake McGurk, as well as spins. He's got the most runs against spin in this tournament, but strike rate almost 190 as well.
Beautiful shots. Test for how quick the outfield is, but Fraser McGurk's timing and ball striking is so...
The Harmeet as well, who, when you think about his first over, he was actually able to throw it up a little bit. A couple of times now, he's just dragged. Jake Fraser McGurk has...
Changing it. Goes straight to her and nearly creates a chance. But Fraser McGurk consecutive boundaries.
Quite similar. Again, that was very short. Very slow wicket. Fraser McGurk to try and get onto the front foot. No good to very... Look at it, good. That's what they spoke about at the toss as well, how they were on their winning ways. You can just see how slow it is.
Pumped down the ground. Really good shot, and it stopped hitting 6s early in the comp, and then the 6s right.
There's a knuckleball that gets just bops it down the ground.
How cool is it for them to see professional cricket live for the first time?
Gerald Coetzee, who a couple not ready just yet, but
and the noticeable difference, there is a necessity to somewhat reinvent, and for him.
Well, obviously it's different conditions here. We just... That was very close to crashing into legs. Went into the ramp.
Gonna catch up with this, and he just gets an edge to it. Same thing, compacted as much.
And fine leg up again, but clearly Coetzee is gonna...
Wonderful batting this. Having how he just gets inside the line here, making sure that he's sort of no danger whatsoever, and away it goes for the Unicorns. That's a look at...
And met with power. Finn Allen is assessed that.
To get the length just right, and if you're gonna you being a bit on the slow side, but if you fall it in TT Data 6, that's gone 300 and...
Started his spell a couple of days ago at a length. So that has been how teams have pulled backer squares there, but that's the other difference.
Right off the bottom of the bat.
Deep long on in place, takes the catch comfortably, and Allen is still aside.
Yeah, they've got to continue to search for do that, and to come here and have to curb that enthusiasm, even if it's the last couple of balls in the power. 23. It's 51 for 2.
The score is only 36 though, and batting at 8. We'll be looking at those top 3 and focusing on the
making. Somebody catch, he says. 6er. Big one.
6 at their length. Unicorns have taken full advantage. Still striking 177. Surfacing. Nice positioning again.
He will use all his spinners, I think. And
Taylor again in play. Takes the catch well. To the importance of the strike.
Having to work these boundaries, and yep, you can go for it. But will you cleanse? Stephen Taylor. Oh, has he overrun that? But he gets his hands up early. Celebration for Raza.
Harris Ruff rested, so he's back.
With the gun he was talking about.
Picked up into the leg side, picked up a long way. Gonna clear the ropes by the hand and punishes it.
Batters will be looking for that much offside. The opportunity to go to that shorter side.
Isn't there? The best part of 50. Tries to go again, but goes straighter this time. Gets enough of it.
He's under pressure now early. He's just getting the length wrong. It's an opportunity to get out of the heel mark, but it's not working at the moment.
Too short of the last two deliveries this time. On the positive column for him. Back to Kristen, our fourth venue now for Krishnamurthy. He goes straight down the ground. Always a good, real power added to the youngsters' game. And
Sanjay Krishnamurthy, because he's finally getting an opportunity in terms of number of other
player with the power that he's added is outstanding. He's hit 4 boundaries, Sanjay Krishnamurthy.
And his second highest score for the season. That there's away with 30. And he's doing it at an excellent rate.
Earlier this year. That's significant. Good over and a grunt of frustration. What do you think it could see the average score here around 165 in it?
Well placed. It's been a slow.
He's a strong lad. He'll back himself in the pre-show to have that international experience. Can really waiting patiently.
Running has been good from Krishnamurthy, pushing the pace. 100. If you're the single over, is this
very good time for a 50 partnership as well. Largely led by Krishnamurthy.
Pressure's been building. They've starved him up that he would really expect to take, and so would Walker.
Set it up. So Rongan goes away for him. Saifu, but nothing on this delivery.
And he's got Krishnamurthy.
Because Krishnamurthy was being ran. Comes across the line of the ball, a regulation sweep shot that just misses. You see how much. Great time for a wicket. And it's 119 for 4. What he'd been doing really well is targeting down the ground. Here as well. Last 20.
That's nicely played. The button.
Well, he's been there for a reasonable amount of time now to get the room.
Yeah, I think he'll be happy with shots too. Maybe a Bartlett. Ouch. His last 13 ball. It's going to be difficult to sort of work out coming down as we go on instead of the other way around. Oh, some shot like that. Never has 6-up from Tim Seifert.
Oh man, this doesn't often give you a lot of pace to work with, but he still hits it to 6. It's gone 312 feet.
Let's look at the projected scores. Around 160-ish, unless somebody... as it goes through. He wants to check, so can...
Did have to regulate. Okay, it's gone under the glove on the way through. Roll this right through if you can signal now.
First and spoke to the skipper. Free hit. And away it goes for 6. He's made maximum use of it.
Yeah, that will frustrate the captain. It's uncurrent because they need something in this partnership.
They'll find the field at that time.
The law is on the popping creep. Not easy for the umpires.
Off the head backwards from Sakana.
Yeah, that over you were speaking of the bowling of Ovid McCoy in particular in the last over.
Leg side, and he's just trying to help it on. Fielder out there, you can only walk.
Yeah, nice use of the pace from reeling at the other end. Just really nicely played.
Looking onside as a fielder there. Skipper takes the catch.
I was talking earlier about the possibility of retire. This is working out very nicely for the Orcas at the back end of this innings. Sun goes 14.
On average, he faces 6. There's one. What a shot. Sixer.
I love batting, and you can see why. First ball, he...
And I said, what do you like about it? I like it. Doesn't quite make the contact there on the side. Awake to it. Award. Yeah, final delivery. Bang! And out of there. Fabulous shots by Romain after their 20.
So for his striker was just under 84. Shepherd has shown the power that he has. Leaning back for 15 today, so he didn't waste any time. He was
best analysis there, but
In the bounce, everybody thought their season would find out with us in just a few minutes' time. A bit of lift and immediately opening partnership for the Orcas. There's been a lot of change.
He's going to have a big fit.
It's quite brilliant. You got an England shirt on. As you see, one of these boundaries get hit. But how'd you get into cricket?
Okay, I got into cricket, which is obviously the most beautiful, pure form of the sport. But it's just amazing that it's going to Broward County. And as the United States just sees more cricket, I think when the team switch was gripping to watch in and of itself. And it's just a great night.
That was the maximum. How slow it is, this wicket, but managed to still get into that.
This goes up there, and it's going to be Finn Allen who holds on. It's a good 10 balls up for him.
Kind of a case of who's going to get it very high, but no. Finn Allen just holds on. Very good start here. But it's 14 for 1.
He played very well. Tonight going to be, it was a bit of a misjudgment, but didn't he do well to adjust? Definitely a cognizant.
And there's some more movement, and it continues to cause immense difficulty.
It's a really just making hand gestures as if to say it was sort of swirling around and then sideways. It's really nicely held. And that's a big wicket. Mayers makes 3. It's 18 for 2. It's 18 for 2.
Ball 30 a couple of days ago. The ball. Because of the amount of left-handers, maybe a Krishnamurthy or...
He's rested.
Again short, a tactic that teams have used against Shayan Jahangir.
10 runs in this over now. He's trying to push things along.
It's against them. Shepherd, last time we played them. 2 bouncers in the over. Shepherd is perplexed. That is pretty straightforward. 1 bouncer you're warned, and the second one...
Okay, can you roll these back, please? This side angle's fine. Okay, roll it through. Out, please.
go for 11. 56 for 3.
Now gets through Shayan Jahangir. A moment he'll remember. His
2 and 2. Corns. Ball. And he just about yorks himself there. He's played in a couple of games, hasn't had a chance to bat or Jahangir for 36. It's 56 for 4.
That's such a killer for the Orcas. It was just new man in.
My dad is from Vietnam. My mom is from St. Thomas. You know, they met in Angola. We all spent a few years in Leavisham also when I was younger. And my mom was at
Professionally converse them. So team needs to drive for the club. When you see free hit, visit LegacyBox.com. Overstepping baseball and a glove. That man to take this chase to the end.
I should say, so it is.
Alright, how about LBW? How we doing what LBW? Good there. Alright, the gloves.
It'll be pretty impressive if we were
on. But if you guys do get
spoke too soon. The extra ball will be a boundary. 8 for 4.
Already.
Pushed it wide. And it's very
Especially
nicely.
left.
Bouncer you're warned, and the second one...
Just beats Tim Seifert. Picks up 4 runs. Tyra Clausen.
If for the Unicorns is a partnership, they must Clausen and Hetmyre.
to find some runs supporting Hetmyre. It's felt
the result. But just before that, when he's not given a wide, then he thinks this and he thinks that. That one, the 12th done. It's 89 for 4. Yeah, nice shot. And he's just warming up now. And remains the key.
0-5 start, parting ways with head coach Matt. Edged and taken. Really sums up Hetmyre class and season this year.
And a really important partnership, the break. Simple equation, these two would have batted there. But unfortunately, Clarkson, who can't keep going, was to their success in this run chase.
Today. Talk about shot making ability. That is into the leg side. That's elegance and timing through the off.
Thinking about still down there before, talking about the dew that's been
coming, as we have taken a few good catches under pressure. There are a lot of players who are there in our...
We're still intact. As Hetmyre is taking on, long off, and just has enough.
He's the informed batter for us. We have seen the last 2 games batting and moving the line. Effort along with the line.
Thank you so much, Mr.
62 of 35. That is absolute. That's why he's been in the team, but hasn't often done it.
It's Guyana versus Guyana out there.
Feeling the heat, Shepherd. This over.
Driving this chase.
Absolute respect.
Slug sweep. It's his trademark stroke next to the highest quality. The ticker moves over.
Right there, you can almost read what Hetmyre is saying. Is we can do this. 49 from 29 balls.
Since to Hetmyre, but we've already seen what Hetmyre can do. This straight down the ground, reading the line and the length tree for Hetmyre.
Yep, it's just wonderful ball striking. Hits it late, hits it dead straight. Yeah, there they just about each time.
Things are just starting to unravel a little bit here. Just not having something big
with it.
Knowing it's a free hit, he's got license to go after it, gets it over. 52 runs and only lost the 1 wicket. That sounded very good off the bat, but it's straight into that. He knows he hit that well. He cannot believe it's gone.
Smiles all around because the pressure is well and so close to going for 6 that he's a very good fielder. 134 for 6.
Joe Coetzee walks to the crease. 283 to his name. Hetmyre is very strong leg side very early in the over.
His 2 innings and the way he'd just pick out when he would hit it, like he's done there. Slower ball or not, he's going to almost as if, despite the fact that he can't even better at hit.
Hetmyre scored a century at the CPL in 2018, the youngest ever to score the CPL. 3 in a row. Great hitting by Hetmyre. 6-6 required rate, run rates at the moment.
Backhand, he can hit a long ball as well, so the pace on this. And the chit-chat prior to that ball would have been about, say you have the license, because he'll keep the deft touch, and that's really well executed.
Coetzee would feel a little bit more settled as well with the boundary that easily into the gap. He is a finisher.
The ball before, he didn't make sufficient contact again. He was practicing it at the non-strikers.
This time not in control. And it popped out. Brilliant hitting. Smart cricket there as well. And Hetmyre wanted to make sure he was there. Hetmyre is yet again the hero in another Orcas. And they've done it against the informed San Francisco Unicorn.
The Orcas looked like they couldn't win.